Hello pilots. What I'm finding out to the years here is when you're sewing the end loops on these Dyneema lines, getting the upper tension balance between the lower tension is relatively easy. However, when these guys that have the powered paragliders and that come with mostly Aramid lines, I mean, this stuff is, the needle struggles to get through, and to get the tension balance between the upper and lower is quite a bit more difficult. And so what I find is you're on your machine, like in this case this machine here is digital for adjustment, but the digital settings for upper tension, thread tension, go to 10, and I'm usually like 5, 6 on Dyneema lines, and then hovering around 9, 10 on Aramid lines, and it doesn't leave me much flexibility. So what I found here is a little trick that a buddy of mine taught, who's more into sewing than I am, but there's a way to work around this. And so when you use your thread, I got 3 different thread sizes here. You got to make sure that it goes straight up from the center of your spool initially, and then typically it'll go around one little cleat and then over to your thread in your machine. And what I did, or what I was taught, was if I reroute this, so after it's gone up here and I go around this cleat and then this one, and then I actually had to go around this one, so I got 3 cleats, or 2 more than normal. Normally I would go here and then straight there, but I went bing bang boom then there. Now I'm like at the 5, 6 mark on my digital upper tension settings for Aramid lines, which makes it great because I have a lot more flexibility. So I just keep it threaded that way now for even Dyneema and Aramid lines, and it works great. My settings are just documented differently than they were before, but at least I'm not hovering around 9, 10 at the maximum settings. So if you have a machine that has the manual knob with the spring for tightening your tension discs for your thread, you're going to find the same thing problem that I had. I had it maxed out and I still couldn't get enough tension for my Aramid lines. And with this scenario now, just every time you go around an item, it'll increase the tension ever so slightly, and to help you to exceed what the machine's capable of and still keep everything balanced and in sync with the lower tension. So just thought I'd pass that along.